Hello everyone, Patrick into today's third and final video. We're doing Snow Watch for this evening's video. So we've got a situation coming up tonight and tomorrow with low pressure close to southern coastal counties, and there's going to be precipitation on the northern edge of that area of low pressure that will probably bring rain to extreme southern counties, but inland it might turn to snow. It's causing all sorts of problems though, the exact track of this low pressure. It's important the track of a low pressure because on the northern side of the low, that's where the greatest risk of snow is going to be. Although we'll see quite a bit of mixing within the air, so there's going to be a wintry mix in some areas. Some other places will just get rain. Other areas will probably have a covering of snow by morning. Wherever you are at elevation, so the higher up you go, the greater the chance really that you will get some snow overnight into tomorrow. So I'll tell you for everything that's going on in terms of the latest model runs about this system very shortly. Just say that the 5-day forecast was released earlier on today. That's the first video up. And then also we have the week's 10-day video update with all the regular features and all the latest on the terrible flooding that's currently taking place along parts of the River Severn. So have a look at today's two videos when you're done with this one if you would like to do that. So we're going to begin with the facts chart. This is the human interpretation of models by forecasters at the UK Met. This is the facts chart for 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So it's this troublesome little area of low pressure just here that is causing all of the headaches. It's a triple point low. The triple point is down in the Channel and across the northern parts of France. Ahead of it, we will have some precipitation on the northern side of this low. There's also a little convergence line that's coming down from the north that might pep things up across parts of Wales tomorrow morning as well. So this convergence line might get together with the area of low pressure, sort of pep up the precipitation a little bit. That's how the facts chart looks for midday tomorrow, and then the low pressure has moved over into northern parts of France. And it's clearing away. We're in this northerly wind and we're beginning to build up a little transient bump of high pressure, but lots of low pressure waiting in the winds in the Atlantic, and that will give us a bit of a battering on Friday through to Saturday. But as far as the snow is concerned, we'll see rain and snow clearing away into the continent through the course of tomorrow morning from southern areas. So this is at the weather outlook. This is looking at the standard GFS first of all. So this is the precipitation type forecast from the GFS for midnight. You can see wintry showers still peppering these northwestern coastal areas. Otherwise, a lot of dry weather, rain gathering down to the far southwest of the country through the course of the early hours. We see that rain pushing across south. So it is primarily rain across these southern areas, but north of the M4 still suggesting there could be some snow across parts of Wales in towards the Midlands from 3 to 6 o'clock in the morning. Perhaps enough there to produce a covering of snow in one or two areas. That snow then carries on through the morning. Just a little bit of a wintry mix there. There's a little patch of rain within that white area. So, I mean, that just suggests perhaps a bit of a wintry mix rather than persistent sort of continuous snow. There might be like changes back towards rain and sleet within that at times, but there's probably enough there to produce a covering of snow through parts of Wales and the Midlands, and then it does actually turn quite heavy over towards East Anglia around the middle of the day. So just off the coast of East Anglia starting to pep up with that. You see where the heaviest of precipitation is, so it's down across northern parts of France. I've got those purple colours just there, so that's where the triple point is. So really the heaviest of precipitation is going to be away from us. Nevertheless, there could be a covering of snow through parts of Wales, the Midlands, and into East Anglia as well. Again, you see it's primarily rain down across these more southern coastal areas. I mean, it all clears away through the afternoon, leaves us with wintry showers just left in those northern and western parts of the country. So dries up through the afternoon. This is how the arpege is picking things out. Again, this is at the weather outlook. So we're at 10 o'clock tonight. Outbreaks of rain just begin to move into this extreme southwestern corner. Otherwise, a lot of dry weather. And then into the early hours, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So wet down across these southern areas. Rain, sleet, snow across parts of Wales. It looks like it's mostly rain, though, coming into the Midlands. I mean, just a little bit of a wintry mix maybe from Wales into the Midlands at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is a bit of a downgrade, I think, from a beige for the snow potential tomorrow morning, telling us that there is still quite a lot of uncertainty about this, and it will probably come down to a nowcast event for places like Wales and Midlands. I mean, that looks very limited in terms of the snow potential there at 7 o'clock in the morning. By 10 o'clock, it's all clearing away, and again, it's primarily just rain down in this southeastern corner, so virtually no snow if you take the upper edge at face value with this. Perhaps because the precipitation is just very light, maybe. And then we go into the afternoon, wintry showers again, mostly around these northern and western coastal areas. Then we've got the DWD icon. So again, this is another high resolution model from the Weather Outlook, starting at 9 o'clock tonight, mostly dry. But you can see that, except wintry showers in the northwest, but you can see the rain is gathering out in the Atlantic as we run through to midnight. The rain's beginning to move into the southwest, and then at 3 o'clock in the morning, we've got quite heavy rain down across the far southwest country, other southern coastal areas turning wet. A bit of a wintry mix coming through Wales and parts of northwestern England as well. Patchy rain in through the Midlands. And then at 6 o'clock in the morning, we see that snow across parts of Wales in towards the north and west Midlands. Again, looks like it's a bit of a wintry mix, perhaps not continuous sort of snow. Down across these southern areas, outbreaks of rain down there. But then perhaps through the morning, it does turn a little bit more readily to snow. So this is 9 o'clock in the morning. And then it looks like we've got quite a bit of snow through Wales into the Midlands and over towards East Anglia. So this was just like the East Midlands, southern parts of Lincolnshire, East Anglia. That's where the most likely area of snow is through the middle of the morning tomorrow. Again, down in the south, it's mostly outbreaks of rain. Midday sees the snow still across East Anglia. Southeast England is rain. And then by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's all pushing away into the North Sea, leaving us with those wintry showers around the coast. So that's a little bit more extensive with snow, particularly through the Midlands, parts of the East Midlands, and into East Anglia from the middle of the morning tomorrow through to like midday and early afternoon. It's a little bit more extensive there with the snow. Perhaps not quite as extensive though for parts of Wales. So there is a lot of uncertainty with this, to say the least. This is a Weather Online. This is Euro 4. Now, Euro 4 is tending, it's had an upgrade, it's tending to sort of overplay snow a little bit, but I thought it'd be useful to show this today. So, again, starting at midnight, some outbreaks of rain coming in southeast. It does show a bit of snow there across southwestern parts of England. Don't take that seriously. That's just going to be rain down in the far southwest country. As I say, Euro 4 at the moment, for some reason, is overplaying snow and making it more widespread than it's actually going to be. Now, into the early hours, this is 3 o'clock in the morning, so then it's suggesting patchy snow running across southern coast areas. We know that's going to be rain, but up towards Wales and northwest England, some heavier snow showers coming through there, and as we go through to 6 o'clock in the morning, those are beginning to push down in towards the Midlands. So all of this pink down here in the south, where it looks like it's snowing, that's just outbreaks of rain. Further north, we've got snow through Wales into parts of the north and the West Midlands, very little through the East Midlands into East Anglia at this point. And then into the morning, this is sort of 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, then it looks like we've got some rain, sleet, snow, possibly pushing through other parts of Midlands into East Anglia. It looks like it's probably a wintry mix though, so rather patchy in nature, maybe enough to produce covering in a few places, but overall perhaps a little bit disappointing from a snow perspective for places like Wales and the Midlands. And by the end of the afternoon, we see the wintry showers primarily confined to those northern and western facing coasts. This is Halam from Meteorological.fr. You can find a link to all of these websites in the description at YouTube and on the links page at Gazlubis, by the way. So this is for midnight. Again, outbreaks of rain, some quite heavy rain coming in towards the far southwestern part of England. Let's run through, see what happens. So we get to 3 o'clock in the morning, very wet down in the southwest, heavy rain there. Rain spreading along the south coast. Going up to Wales, it looks like got a wintry mix of rain, sleet or snow there, particularly over high ground, of course. We would expect snow. A little bit of patchy rain or sleet moving towards parts of Midlands as well. And then into breakfast time, so this is 6 o'clock in the morning, it looks like we've got some quite heavy snow going across parts of Wales in towards particularly the South Midlands with this. Again, south of the M4 in the southern coastal areas, it looks like it's primarily rain, but coming further northwards and maybe to the M4 itself, quite heavy snow being suggested there. So somewhere like the Cotswolds could get a proper covering of snow from that, and there is some snow pushing in towards the East Midlands and East Anglia as well. This is definitely a little bit more widespread and intense with the snow compared to some models that we've seen. And then into the middle of the morning, that snow pushes in towards parts of East Anglia. It also shows some quite heavy snow threatening this extreme southeastern corner. Remember, the triple point with below is across northern France, so that's where the heaviest precipitation is, where we've got those salmon pink colours just there, and that is heavy snow across northern parts of France. Some of that does threaten the extreme southeastern corner as well with Halam. And we've also got some snow pushed from the East Midlands in towards parts of East Anglia. And it all clears away by the middle of the day and into the early part of the afternoon. Things are going drier with wintry showers just across the far northwest. The last model is the WRF. So midnight we see some rain coming into southwestern corner, wintry showers in the northwest, otherwise a reasonable amount of dry weather. Into the early hours we find those patchy outbreaks of rain or snow moving northwards. It's breakfast time tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning. So wet in the south, outbreaks of rain in the south. Rain, sleet or snow across Wales. A little bit of snow coming in towards the Midlands. Looks rather patchy, doesn't it? Doesn't look all that widespread. Let's see what WRF does then. So moves it over towards East Anglia. This is patchier with the snow compared to like Halam and one or two of the other models that we've seen as well. It's more in line with what our pairs is showing, generally quite patchy in nature with the rain seen. So probably enough to produce a covering of snow in some areas, particularly over high ground of like the northwest Midlands, Welsh mountains could definitely get a covering of snow with that, but otherwise reasonably patchy with the snow and then clearing away through the early part of the afternoon with a WRF. We then go into quite a wet spell of weather as we go into Friday and the weekend. Heavy rain coming in off the Atlantic through Friday. Could turn a little bit wintry across northern England, but otherwise it's primarily rain that's coming in on Friday, and then more heavy rain spreading in through the course of Saturday. And as that clears through by Saturday afternoon, then the air starts to turn colder again with the risk of rain turning back towards sleet or snow in those showers. This is how the icon model shows things for the weekend. Again, very wet Friday. Let's go back to Friday. Very wet Friday into Saturday. Heavy outbreaks of rain sweeps across the country. Once it clears, it goes colder. And it does suggest, icon does suggest there could be some snow across parts of southern Scotland and down to northern England overnight, Saturday into Sunday. That's one to watch. Could be a bit of a snow event for parts of southern Scotland, particularly northeast England, and then down the Pennine chain. Some quite heavy snow there overnight Friday and into Saturday, maybe then heading into towards parts of northwest England and North Wales through the course of Sunday. Excuse me. That's a few days away. We'll worry about that when we get to it. So this situation tomorrow is still causing a lot of uncertainty. It's probably going to come down to a nowcast situation. I think it looks like really southern areas of far south, primarily rain, could be a little bit of wintriness mixed in, and of course sleet or snow possible over the downs, places like that, but like at sea level on the south coast, primarily going to be rain. Wales and Midlands, East Anglia still looks to be the focus for the greatest risk of snow with this. However, some of the models do show it quite patchy, so maybe not coming to a great deal. Other models, though, that we saw there do suggest definitely the chance of a covering of snow through parts of Wales and Midlands and into East Anglia. So it'll be a case of peering back the curtains when you get up in the morning and just seeing what's happened, looking out the window, see what's happened. Don't be surprised if you see a bit of a dusting of snow on the ground, but also don't be surprised if you just see a grey, cloudy and wet-looking landscape. And then all of the rain, sleet, snow pushes away into the southern North Sea through tomorrow morning, and we're going to a drier afternoon, evening before more heavy rain, flooding rains, hits us Friday into Saturday, and then it goes colder again with risk of some snow Saturday night into Sunday, particularly for northern parts of England. If you've enjoyed today's videos, then please hit like on the videos and let us know that you've enjoyed by giving us a thumbs up. Tell us through the comments whether you've enjoyed them, and don't forget to subscribe to Gaz on this YouTube channel. We're trying to get the subs up, so if you subscribe, you'll be notified when we produce more content like this that you hopefully are enjoying. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.